Hi, in this video we're going to look at how to use Google Forms. And this is a great tool to get information and increase communication between parent and teacher and between students who are not in the classroom at the moment and teacher. So great tool. We're going to start by giving a general overview of forms and to talk about how to switch back and forth between the old version and the new version, although I recommend the new version. So to start with, to create a form, you would be in your Google Drive, say New, Google Forms, and there it is. If you wanted to go back to the old version, if you're simply more comfortable there, in the lower right, there's a help and feedback icon. When you click on it, it will allow you to go back to old forms. It'll ask you a couple of questions if you choose to answer about why you did so, but I recommend that you give the new forms a try. Things are a little different. All your tools are in this floating toolbar to the right of your form. You have a section for question and a section for responses right on the form itself. So once you complete this and make it live as students or parents or someone filling it out, right from the form you can come over here and see their responses. General tools are up on the top. So this is a color palette, so you simply can change the simple design of your form here. This is to get a preview version. So this is what the finished form will look like at the moment, which is not much. Most of your tools are inside the gear or for settings, which makes sense. And they're divided between general tools. We'll look at these in more detail later. How presentation or how the form is presented, honestly, to your users. Do you show a progress bar, etc. And a new section where you can make this form into a quiz. Now, previously you could do this through something called Flubaroo, which works very well. But let's look at the options of how we can do it natively in Google Drive itself. There are also a couple of additional options in this settings section over here, most valuable of which is to make a copy. So if I have a form and I'd like to use essentially the same form but make some modifications, I can make a copy of that, which is very useful. Okay, so at the top of the form is a form title, basically. So and you can give a description. Okay, notice it's still untitled up here. If I click on it, it's going to try to take this title as its title of the document itself or the name of the document itself, and I'll leave that for now, but just keep in mind that these two things don't have to be the same. So I can edit this if I choose. In future videos, we'll explore this menu, how to create different question types and add different things to your form. And then we'll look at what the controls across the top do and what options you have when using them.